What's up, everybody? My name's Coach Jacob Capizzuto. I'm the head trainer over at Cab Training, and in this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 quarterback footwork drills to help you improve as a quarterback. This video will show you guys a couple different drills where I really focus on your base. Okay, when it comes to playing a quarterback, you have to have a really strong, solid foundation. Whenever I say foundation or base, I'm referencing our feet. All right, I always like to compare quarterbacking to being a fighter or being a boxer, right? So if I'm a boxer and I'm trying to punch a punching bag or punch somebody, right? I don't want my feet this close together. I don't want my feet this far apart, right? I can't generate power when I'm throwing a punch. So how could I generate power throwing a football? So what I'm going to really focus on is with every footwork drill in this video, we're focusing on having a strong base. We're setting our roots into the ground. We're digging our feet into the ground so we can use the ground to generate force to throw the ball further and more accurate. The first footwork drill I want you guys to do is the 3-step drop. This is a super basic drill. I would skip past this drill if you've already done the 3-step drop before, but it's so important to make sure that your base is right at the top end of your 3-step drop. I'm going to show you guys from a front view how I look, as well as from a side view how I look when I do the 3-step drop. So when we do the 3-step drop, we always want to make sure that we're in a low position, simulating like we're taking the snap from a center or taking a snap from shotgun formation. We're going to be here, take the snap. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to swing my left foot back first. I'm going to cross over with my right foot, and then I'm going to place my left foot behind me. Now, notice how my right foot is slightly behind my left foot, right? That allows my back hip to stay open so I can drive my hip through the ball when my back foot hits, right? That'll help me generate a lot more throwing power and a little bit more zip on the ball, right? So I'm able to throw my hips through, 1, 2, 3, right? My weight is balanced. I can push off this back foot, drive the hip through, and generate a lot of power through the ball. Okay, so from the side, this is what it should look like. We're here, low center of gravity, take the snap, 1, 2, 3. My base is set. Most of my weight's on this back leg, a little bit of weight on this front leg, but enough on this back leg so I can transfer my weight from the back leg through the front leg. So the 3-step drop, super simple. It's the base of being a quarterback, but that sets your base so we can do the next drills going forward. So the next drill is shuffle forward to throw. Okay, so when we do this, we want to make sure that we generate as much force forward through the throw so we can have as much throwing power as possible. A lot of young quarterbacks that I teach, they try to muscle the ball with their arm and it just comes out and it messes up their mechanics. What I like to teach with the shuffle forward to throw is getting all of my energy moving forward, all of my force moving forward. So I'm going to start out with my front foot. For you righties, it's going to be your left foot, even with this first cone. Lefties, it's going to be right foot, ball at the chest. We're going to shuffle, and then throw. Okay, we're making sure that all of our energy is pushing forward, but most of our weight's on this back leg until we deliver the ball. So we're here, shuffle, throw. Okay, that way all of our force goes from that back foot to the front foot. Drill number 3 is shuffle backward to throw. This is a little bit more tricky because now we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to overshift our weight back here, so it takes our release longer. So when we do it here, we're going to have our back foot even with this cone, shuffle. Once we hit this back cone, ball. Okay, biggest thing is we want to keep our weight balanced. I always pretend like our hips are a balance beam. So when we're shuffling backward, the beam tilts this way, right? What we want to do when we shuffle backward, we want to keep that balance the same. We want to keep that triple beam balance balanced, right? We don't want all of our weight back here, so we have to overcompensate, and now we're tilting back, and then we have to take an extra step to throw. Keep everything under control. Once you hit at this cone, now we can transfer our weight forward. So that was shuffle backward to throw. The next drill we got is the hip flip zigzag. Again, you only need a couple cones to do this. So you're just going to have 3 cones just like this. And all you're going to do is you're going to start out with your hips facing this way, okay? We have 3 cones, triangle shape. We're zigzagging through these cones, basically connecting the dots. So we're here, my hips pointed this way, shoulder pointed this way, eyes pointed this way, ball at the chest. Once I get to this cone, I flip quickly. Now my hips, shoulders, and eyes are facing the opposite direction. Now I'm back to the center, and then I throw. Okay, full speed, this is what it should look like. We're here, hips, shoulders, and eyes. Flip, flip, ball. So the last drill I'm going to show you guys today is another weight transfer drill. It's called skater to throw. I love skaters. From my speed and agility specialty, I love skaters because I train it all the time with lateral quickness, but in this case, we're gonna train it with our weight transfer from our back leg to our front leg. Like I said earlier in the video, it's all about transferring that weight from the back leg through the hips so you can deliver the ball with power and force. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna start out on your front leg. For lefties, it's your right leg. Righties, it's your other leg, your left leg. So you're gonna be here, eyes are on your target, balancing on the right leg, jump back to the left, throw. Okay, the biggest thing that we want to do, we don't want to, when we jump back on this back leg here, right, we don't want this other leg to go up like we're a Major League Baseball pitcher, right? We're going to jump back to this leg, keeping the front leg low to the ground so we don't teach ourselves to wind up big like this, right? So we're going to jump back to the back leg, boom, transfer that weight from that back leg from the skater. Again, we're just teaching ourselves to use that back hip and drive that back hip through the ball. So if you use these 5 quarterback drills from this video, you're definitely going to improve the way that you utilize your feet and utilize your base when you throw so you can throw with more power. Footwork's not just about climbing the pocket and avoiding pressure. It is definitely a key part of being a quarterback, but our footwork as a quarterback dictates our accuracy, dictates our timing, and so we have to have our footwork right and we have to have our base right so we can be successful. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions about the drills, hit me up in the comments below. If you liked this video, hit the like button, share it with a friend who's a quarterback. But I appreciate you guys watching this, and let's get better today.